Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. I'm going to be going over some interior lights for the Tacoma. Now, this could be used on any vehicle, but I'm going to show you how we install them, or well, more so how my dad installed them in his Tacoma, and why they're a little bit cheaper than some of the other plug-and-play options you're going to find on some of the Tacoma marketplace sites. Now, we got these lights, or he did, off Amazon for $65. Now, like I said, they can fit any vehicle. I'm going to show you how he had these set up in his Tacoma. He got them set up underneath the dash here, and then he also has them behind the seat to give a nice illumination at night. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer and show you what these lights look like. Now, as you can see, that's what the lights look like when they are aimed down. Now, he has these set on the red because, well, it matches the truck and it looks pretty good. Now, there's multiple different light options you can pick for the color. He uses the phone, connects via Bluetooth to the controller, and you can pick the different colors and change the brightness on all the lights, including the front and the back. I'll show you guys the back here in 1 second. But as you see coming down, the lights just stick up underneath the dash with some double-side tape there, and so you don't have to drill any holes or anything. And this is actually kind of a plug-and-play option because he didn't have to splice in the wiring for these lights. And I'll show you how he had these wired up after I show you the back real quick. So this right here is what it looks like in the back. It is daytime, so you know, the light's not going to be as bright as it would be at night, but that's kind of what it looks like illuminating off the bed floor mat thing back here. But come down here, we can see how he had it mounted up underneath the seat right here. So what he did was he poked little holes in the carpet and just ran a zip tie on so it stuck, and then, you know, you can't really see it because it's illuminating down and onto the floor. Pretty cool option, and it's cheaper than some of the other ones you're going to see out and about currently. He's got the box mounted here inside the glove box. You see the wiring coming out behind this cover here. That can just come out, but if you look up, this is where the LED controller is mounted. Pretty clean option in my opinion. You don't really see any wires, and it's a good spot for it, and it stays out of the way and looks basically factory from the outside, unless you know what you're looking for. So like I said, he didn't have to splice anything in for this. All he had to do was run an inline fuse into the bottom of the fuse box that's below the dash, the driver's side dash. And that's what that looks like. So kind of like a plug and play option. You did have to run the wires and mount the lights correctly, but you didn't have to splice into the wiring harness of the truck. So I think this is pretty cool and another great option if you want lights in your truck.
Alright guys, this is what I used. It has a different fuse in it because the fuse box that we linked into for the lights was a different fuse. The OP7 kit comes with 3 of these. One of them's bound to fit whatever model you're putting it into. The trick to these is you need to get an electric tester and make sure that your hot feed for your fuse is going into this one. Because if you turn it around and put it the other way, the hot feed will go in here and it'll bypass the fuse and just be a direct link. You still want to use the fuse, so you got to go up the hot side of your fuse leg in this side, and that way it goes through the fuses. You just pull the fuse out that's currently in your truck, put it in this slot, and then you push it in where that fuse came out of. You're good to go.
So all in all, I think it turned out great. It looks really cool at night. If I can get a picture, they'll send me at night and I'll be able to show you guys. But you know, just really nice accent lighting. It's nice in case you drop stuff on the floor to be able to see. Matches the truck really good. Took them about an hour and 20 minutes to install right and make it look good, and make sure you couldn't see any wires, so it looked basically factory. And honestly, I'm probably gonna do something like this to my truck as well, because I really like having that light down at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and link to these lights in the description. It'll be an Amazon link. So you guys, if you want them, you can get them.
So the pros and the cons in my eyes to the OP7 lighting for the truck. It came with all the zip ties you need if you wanted to zip tie things up. It came with all the pigtails, 3 different kinds, so you're sure to have anything match your truck. And the lights themselves were pretty beefy lights. I don't see anybody kicking them and breaking them. I mean, they're pretty beefy. I've had underglow lights in my vehicle since I was 19, 20 years old. I've always liked them. I just like having footwell lights. But I've had some Walmart sets that certain aspects I like better than these lights. These lights all run off of one circuit, so whatever the front lights are set on, the back lights are going to be set on. You can't separate them. I've had some from Walmart that were right around the same price that you could set each light different depending, cut the fronts off, cut the backs off, however you want to do it. If that's important to you, this probably isn't going to be the light you want because it's all one channel, one circuit. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the lights. You can turn them up, turn them down. In this, I usually run them dimmed about a half. And turn them on bright and they're pretty bright, so usually running about half the dimness. And they worked out pretty good, but yeah, that's the only thing I don't really like about it is the fact that it's all one channel, one light source. If it separate them up, I'd probably like it a little more, but it works for what I wanted, so I'm happy.
I hope you guys enjoyed these little LED lights. I know, probably not that long of a video, but I'm hoping that it showed you guys a different option if you're looking for some cool lighting for your truck to kind of make it stand out, or if you just want it for the useful factor, because when you drop stuff, it's kind of hard to see in the current lighting situation in the Tacoma. Like always, guys, please hit that like, subscribe, I appreciate it. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, here's one. It's pretty good. I don't know, might not be. And I'll see you guys in the next one.